Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza. Krusty Krab. Okay.
What's up, my Chic fam? Welcome back to CHEZ JACLYN. I'm Jaclyn. Thanks for being here. Today I'm going to HOMEGOODS. Hopefully I'll find some goodies and you guys can come along with me and check it out. I'm always on the hunt for any kind of planters that I can put real live foliage in. These ones were awesome. I believe they were made out of ceramic. This one was a medium one and then like a smaller one. They weren't that big, but I did love how simple they were and how large they were. You can always find good pieces like this. Everywhere else, they're gonna be way more expensive. And then I found this round ceramic, maybe made out of fire clay bowl. I thought it was substantial. I loved the shape. It had a weep hole in it, so if I wanted real live plants, I could do that. The color was very neutral, very soft. This one was another win for me. She had some good weight on her too. I love that. This one, I loved the ribbed on it. This one was more of a gloss, so I feel like it gave it a little bit of a different look. I am just loving all of this real pottery that they've got going on. And then I found these little bags of like moss everywhere. I kind of felt like it was an Easter hunt finding these moss. I put it in my cart. I didn't end up getting it. I don't know what happened to it. It just disappeared. I hadn't seen them have this quality of stems in a hot minute. These eucalyptus stems were so long, so substantial, and they looked so real. And I thought they were a really good deal. I was trying to look through their other stems, but they were too high for me to reach to see their style numbers and stuff, but they've got some good options. I would definitely recommend this corner. Kind of random, but I found this faux greenery here. I thought you could put it outside somewhere, like on one of those little climbing little fence things. And the travertine box was just so perfect. I mean, I already have one, but this piece was just so beautiful. I hadn't seen many round trays like this made out of this natural like wooden fiber material, and I loved the little handles on it. This is definitely a piece that you should be on the hunt for. I loved this one. Probably another piece that I'm gonna regret is this one. This man is just delicious and he was heavy. He wasn't as big, so I feel like I would have snagged him, no pun intended there, but definitely one to keep your eye on. This old worldly pottery gave me such like Roman-esque vibes. I just loved how ancient it looked, and this baby was heavy. I'm gonna need help with having to pick her up if I decide to take her home. This is one of those pieces that you will just have like forever and you pass down from generation to generation. This vase situation I thought was so organic. I mean, it looked like a giant rock. It kind of looked like it was falling apart, but I love that very like wabi-sabi, like appreciating all of its imperfections and its craters. The color I thought was very nice, very neutral, and I loved how tall she was. Okay, this one I have seen something sort of similar to this. It kind of reminded me of, just because of like its vase like bowl shape and the way that it kind of angled. It wasn't that heavy. I feel like it was made of like a ceramic paper mache. I loved the shape more than I actually loved like the ribbing on the side, but definitely this one was a good one too. And they are just giving it up with this travertine material. Another travertine tray. I mean, gorgeous. It wasn't as big, but it was still a really good piece, especially if you don't own anything travertine. These candle holders I thought were so cute. I definitely feel like they were overlooked. Genuine black marble, and I love the alternative height between them. I think this was definitely one that people were just missing. It's so simple yet so effective. Speaking of effective, I am trying to lure my cats away from my rug and trying to get something like this. So maybe, hopefully, I'm praying, crossing my fingers that this works. Okay, now to the artsy fartsy stuff. This piece I loved. These little like pebbles over here kind of reminded me of popcorn sling, so I had like a little bit of PTSD moment, but the rope and like the way that it was drenched in the paint I thought was such a brilliant like unique idea. And then of course next to it they had the black one too, which was just such a total different vibe. No, this one gave me sweet, sweet dreams. I loved the blush tones on this one and just how romantic it felt. Parkland Gallery is easily becoming one of my favorite art studios. And this artist has been popping up everywhere. This one didn't have a tag on it, so I have no idea how much it is, but for a set, I would imagine around $30. Now this one, I just loved like how it looked like it was been through a moment and it was like preserved in this frame case, giving me those country home vibes. This one I thought was gorgeous. I loved the natural drawing of it. It just looks just so organic and just like just doodling, you know, and this is what came up, and then you just put it in a gorgeous frame, and it's just such an art piece to admire, in my opinion. Okay, this one was a little bit out there, but I just loved the graphicness of it. If you just put this by itself on a wall with like other high-end things, I feel like this could make it look really elevated, because I've seen stuff like this in Architectural Digest, so I'm just like, dang, that graphic dramatic piece looks really elevated in this space, especially because it's in French, mon favorite, duh. I was searching and searching and searching. I didn't find any rugs that I was completely over the moon for. I did find this one. I liked the neutralness of it, and I liked how it was kind of like a natural, like the rug was imitating nature. That is the kind of things that I like to look for, especially if everything around you is like so neutral, you don't have a lot of pattern going on. I thought this one would have been a really good piece for that. And then you want to pay attention to what it's made out of. From what I hear, wool is like a really good thing to have rugs made out of. And this piece right here is 100% wool. I have shown you this one before, but she showed up in the store, so I just had to give her another moment. This abstract rug is my absolute favorite. I love the color. I love the pattern that it's got going on. It's like wants to be nature, but like almost wants to be a zebra too. Hybrid, I just love it. Had to show it. Here it is. These were très romantique. I mean, the wave and the curve on this, I just feel like would just be so delicious, and it would just last you a lifetime. It would never go out of style, and it was so soft material. And your homegirl took her for a spin. Literally, I sat in these, so comfortable, and of course it's got the swivel. You know, that is like my thing. That is like my favorite. And it comes with a pillow, which I thought was awesome. This definitely feels like a performance fabric too. Like if you spilled something on it, that it would easily come off. I love the fabric on this one. I just thought it was very textural, and the wood was just so beautiful, and like this curve on the ends was just so nicely done. She was a little stiff, but for an entryway, I thought would be perfect. You'd be throwing your stuff on this anyways. This one, I don't know why, when I saw it, I was like, oh, this would be perfect for like a patio or something. I hit myself. I'm such a dummy. She was moderately comfortable, but like I said, like if this was an outside piece, like I would just love it. I love the woodwork on this. I mean, this rail is just absolutely gorgeous. I feel like this is kind of like that farmhouse vibe, but with the right accessories and the right surroundings around it, you could definitely elevate this piece. And this fabric, of course, was amazing, like this natural linen flax situation. So yummy. Okay, hear me out. I know this one's kind of out there, but she was soft, she was shapely, she was different. She was kind of like that oddball, like that Pokemon with the crazy hair everywhere. And you could totally sit on this because it has a hard bottom. And I just thought this would be one of those pieces, just the one piece where you're like, oh, that's funky, that's quirky, that's different, little bit of an eclectic moment. I thought was worth considering. Now Tahari, you know, they got my heart. Another piece, beautiful piece, very neutral, and of course you've got the open glass, so you could put something very beautiful in here. And it's got the soft clothes. I mean, when you can get furniture that has soft clothes, hardware, like that is just like the cherry on top. It's finished, just wrapped up. I'm about to go to another HOMEGOODS and a couple of others, so let's see what we got. Okay, we are off to round 2, looking through the rugs, and I'm looking, and I actually think I own this one in a smaller size. I think I showed you guys this one in my last HOMEGOODS video, but there wasn't any that were like screaming out to me like, oh, you need me in your life. I like sorting through these. I feel like I'm turning the page to a very large book. Try as I might, loves, I didn't really find one that I absolutely loved. Sorry. This chair was the best chair. I loved the fabric on this one. I loved the shape on it. I loved the little pillow that it comes with. There was only one, so sad day, sad face. I wish there was another set, just, you know, just complete it, you know. But even if there was just this one awesome chair, you could put it in like an awesome corner to make it even more awesome. So that's kind of like where my thought process was. I am on the hunt for an awesome chair, something like this, you know. And of course it swivels. Your girl was running into lamps over here, which was, side note, was kind of cute, but it swivels and it was so very comfortable. I mean, squishy and comfortable. Like I could sit in it all day, honey. This was so flirty. I swear this thing winked at me. Solid wood, solid piece. Definitely one that you would have like forever. I mean, and just the curve on this, like the audacity. How dare you, honey? Looking all curvaceous and everything. And of course, the rich wood tone color was just, was beautiful, beautiful. I actually adored this art piece. It reminded me of an architect's sketch when he's about to create a building. And this is like his plan, like his ideas and like the final processing. This is the St. Peter's Basilia. And I love the antique vibe of it. They had a plethora of these types of frames, like with the black and the white matting, but this is the one that I was the most drawn to because of how much matting there is. This is another company that I've been really leaning towards, the Marlowe Glen. They've got really good pieces, really good frames. This is another one that I was just like loving. Yep. And then of course the Park Lane Gallery. I did not get you a style number nor a price. I don't know what I was thinking, but I loved the art on this one. But keep your eye out because she is one to look out for. This was like an actual canvas and just the old worldly look of it with its frame. I just thought, oh my gosh, this was just one of those amazing pieces that looks so vintage and so antique, but did not cost that much. Okay, this one was like a little high five, hey girl, cute moment. First of all, the coordination on these ladies, applaud. I know this is like a famous picture, isn't it? From somewhere, from something, someone educate me, I don't know. But so cute, I love this piece. Another architectural digest moment, I feel like. Okay, speaking of old worldly things, this jug I thought was just beautiful. How big and wide it is and just the little handle, I just feel like it belongs in like a Roman fountain somewhere on the edge, like just dusted off, so ancient, so beautiful. And this one, she was rough, girl, and round. It was glazed on the inside, which I thought was kind of cool. So it kind of led me to believe that she was watertight, so I could put real flowers in here. But just the organicness of it, this was just a lovely piece. And of course, there was no tag on it, so sorry about it. Speaking of things I have no idea how much they are, this one didn't have a tag on it neither, but she was so cute, very Japan-y. I loved the little weight on her. She was definitely metal, so she was cute. She had herself a little T thing in the inside, and then I found a more modern one. This spout had the curve on it, which you know I like, but another really cute teapot, very cute. I couldn't decide which one I liked, so I bought neither. I don't know, that doesn't make any sense, but you know how it goes sometimes, ladies. This one I actually put in my cart, and then when I got home, she disappeared. I don't know, I must have put her down somewhere. I was actually thinking about using this for like salt, but I don't know if it was food safe. I love this lamp, absolutely love this lamp. Of course, the color black, my favorite. And then the raw texture on it was just the icing on the cake. And then it's classic linen empire shade. Oh, just paired so nicely. This one was definitely, she was a good one. These I like slipped into my cart last minute. I was fighting all these women off with a stick trying to get these. So I don't have a style number for you, but stay tuned because these are going to come up later. And then I found these Martha Stewart pedestal garden things, and they're just so heavy. I mean, really heavy. These were really heavy, and I just loved them. They're like giant rocks that you could put actual foliage in or plants because they have the weep hole. Man, whoever gets these is going to be so lucky. I had spent all my dime, so I couldn't pick these up. So I want to say that it was slim pickings out here, so I got what I got and I showed you what was here. Don't hate the messenger, girl. Hate everybody who's on spring break. Oh my gosh, it's packed, lines are long, and the worst part about this whole thing, I think I just spit, is that the shelves are empty. And then I realized why. Everything's gone because everybody's off. It's spring break time, so even if they're not normally buying these things, they're out and about shopping, so they're buying them. I really don't have anything for Ross, TJ Maxx, barely had anything for HOMEGOODS. I'm gonna call it quits because I don't think I'm gonna find anything. I mean, the shelves are like empty. to do. Okay, I am finally back home with the traffic, construction. Oh, it took forever. There's just so many people shopping right now. Spring break is in high gear for real. So a lot of this is just from everywhere, even though you didn't actually see what I got in store. Honestly, I'm just going to be picking from bags. I don't even know what's going to be from what until I look at the tag. But this thing has been staring at me and I really want my cat to play with it. So let's start with this. I ended up getting one of those cat scratchers. Boots. Puppy, come here. Oh, come here. Using smart. So the wood I liked because it's more grounded. The other ones they had were more yellow, which I wanted like the dark tones in it. I just feel would just look good and like natural, especially standing in the middle of somewhere. Like if I wanted to put this in the living room, it wouldn't be so ugly. And then of course the jute. This thing is heavy, like heavy. And then it's got the little fish on the All right, what do I want to show you next? Okay, super impressed by the size. So it wasn't that expensive compared to the ones I bought before. So a charcuterie board, or I don't think you can cut on this. I'm pretty sure. Honestly, I don't even know if this is sealed. It feels really like raw and natural. It just says wipe with soft cloth, wipe with damp cloth. It doesn't actually say that it's food safe, but if I'm being perfectly honest, I didn't necessarily buy it for that. I bought it because I thought it was so big and pretty, and I loved the big ol', I mean, it's freaking huge. It was only $16.99. Considering how big it is, I kind of just liked the knots all over it, and I liked if I could just, once my kitchen is done, I can just put it in my kitchen and it will like make it feel more organic and just like natural and raw. I think it's so pretty, and it's gonna pair with my other charcuterie board that I have, so I think it's gonna be très magnifique. Being in the kitchen aisle, I also got a sandwich thingy organizer. It was $12.99, which isn't bad. I've seen them for way more. I'm not 100% sure that I'm going to keep this. This was like the only one there, which is why I was like, oh, if I like it, I should just get it. I'm going to do some research online to see if I can get one with those other two, like the saran wrap and the aluminum foil, because then I'll just buy that and then I'll return this. But I love the bamboo. I love like the natural like element inside the drawer instead of it being like a black, which black would be nice. I would like it, but I don't know, just to kind of keep it that organic feel. Plus I already have some, so I'm just trying to keep it all in the same family. And you know what's weird? I picked up stuff that I thought I was gonna buy, and then somehow it didn't end up with me at the register. I don't know. It happened to me twice today. This was a last minute buy. I honestly, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I don't even know what it's for. All I know is that one time I bought one of these and it was like just the size of it, little. It's in my bathroom downstairs. I found that and I loved it. It was the perfect thing for me to put my candles in the very specific shelf that I had. So when I saw this, it reminded me of that. And this one's way bigger, so I thought, I don't know exactly what I would need that for, but I know that this thing does come in handy if I don't use it for like my plants or to like put stuff on, even like outside. And for, what is this? Oops, I just took off the tag. For $7, I guess she's mine. She's solid wood, so I think I'm gonna keep her. But these, I feel like these are far and few in between. So if you see it, get it, because you never know when you're gonna see it again. I mean, I bought my other one like a couple years ago and I haven't seen it since. Okay, moving on. Sticking with more bath stuff, I got some specifically black towels, and not just black towels. I got the eco-resistance bamboo zero twist loop towel. So supposedly this is gonna like dry a lot faster. I specifically got these, I got two. I specifically got these for my husband because when he's out in the gym sweating everything and he gets his own towel, it gets all like, you know, because he's at work, so it sits in the car all day. It gets all like stinky. So I'm thinking if they dry fast and they won't stink as bad. That's kind of like my thought process behind it. I don't know if it's real or not, but we're going to test it out and then I'll let you guys know. And look, they were only, $8. $8. So I figured I'll give these a try. Okay, what's next? Okay, well, do we switch to the garden? Okay, actually, okay. I'm too excited. I'm gonna show you this. Okay. Randomly, I found this book And it hasn't been on my list. Like, it has been on my list and then it hasn't. Like, I've seen it before, but there wasn't any like open reviews like on Amazon to like flip through it. So I started flipping through it and then I realized, oh my gosh, I need this book in my life. I did get it at a good deal, $16.99. If you get it used, you can get it for, I don't know, $14.99 on Amazon if you get it used. This one's brand new. Oh yes, new paper. Got that new book smell, you know what I'm talking about? Gardenista by Michelle Slatala. I probably butchered that name, so sorry about that. But when I was flipping through it, and then look at that spine. Yes. I also got the book Minimalista too. So I think that would be like really cute together. So what I liked about these books, and the reason why I bought it, is because I feel like what little I did flip through, obviously the pictures are gorgeous. Okay, they got that high gloss finish, so it's absolutely gorgeous. And it's got like actual text. Look at that actual text for you to like look through and read and get like a good idea of what this thing is about. Look at that text. Look at that text. We're gonna learn some stuff. I mean, look at this. Gorgeous. You can kind of see the reflection or like the little light on the page. That's how you know it's glossy. So yes, the pictures are great. Yes, you've got some text. I don't know how substantial the text is. I mean, gorgeous, gorgeous pictures. And she talks about like, she's got these little text boxes that break down like the look. I'm gonna say look because this is like garden, so like the garden look. And she's got different garden looks in the book. So she goes to like step 1, step 2 on like ideas of how to achieve it. So like step 2 is like symmetry. She's talking about symmetry and how to achieve that. See how she's got the symmetry going on? So I thought, oh, that's interesting. Breaks it down even more. Kind of like a step-by-step tutorial in a book, which I thought was quite lovely. Oh, look at this. I just saw this. The Gardenista 100. I wonder if this is like 100 things to like you have to have. I don't know, quite interesting. But that's the reason why I got it. It's because she's giving you a little bit more step by step on like, oh, you're trying to achieve this look, we'll try this and this and this. Yes, it might be little tidbits, but I thought it was worth looking into. So I'm definitely gonna be reading this one because I'm trying to build my own gardenista. So I will let you guys know on how this one turns out. Speaking of garden, if you guys had watched my last HOMEGOODS video for Best of February, you had seen that there was this water pot that I thought, that I played back later and I was like, dang, I should have gotten that. Guess what I found? She was still there. Nobody had picked her up. I mean, was she meant for me or what? I wish half the things that I like loved in like last month's videos was still there waiting for me, because now I'm like, oh, I should have gotten it when I had the chance. But I got one, so that's a win. This one came home with me this time. I looked through the store one time, didn't see it, and then I went back again, and then I saw it like buried between other like black things next to it. So I was like, you were hidden, you were incognito, but I got you. So obviously, look at like the sculpture piece itself, and this was 15 bucks. So again, wasn't that bad. Sculptural. And then the feet, of course, look at this. I mean, just sitting by itself, even if I don't use it for water, which I'm going to, it's so cute. She's a little dinged up. She's like scratched in certain places, but I don't know. I kind of like the wabi-sabi feel of it. I'm curious to how this is going to feel when it's full of water. And then I'm also curious about the spout. This is why This is why I originally didn't get this, because of the spout. Because I like a little bit of a curve, you know, just for like ease, so you don't have to be like this. But since it's got this, like that, I think she'll be okay. Hold it back here, go like that. So we'll see. I'll have to use this one in action and let you guys know. Oh, I'm super happy about this. I feel like it was totally meant to be. It was waiting for me there. So, I mean, just look at it. It's a sculptural, delicious piece. I love it. I love it. I'm so glad I found her and she came home with me. Oh my God, I literally didn't know what I was going to do. That's going to help me with me garden. TJ Maxx, not HOMEGOODS. But, you know, they're all cousins, so we'll see. Oh, Christmas time, what is she gonna get? Ooh! It's like a planter bowl thing. And it was $10. $10. I mean, look at the size of this thing. I don't know if you can tell how big this is, but she's pretty big. And I have been looking for something like this, like on Amazon, Oh my gosh, RH, all the expensive stores, right? But like H&M too, like Target, none of them beat this price. And look at this size. For this size and this price, I mean, it was literally a steal. And it's like good quality material. I don't know if it's like a terracotta or something, but like this is like breakable. It ain't plastic, okay? And it's got a weep hole. Can't see me, but it's got a weep hole. But I'm gonna use it for like on my table, my imaginary table, because I actually don't have a table right now. I haven't had a table for like the past like 3 years, but whatever. We're not gonna talk about that right now. So I was thinking about on my future table, putting it there in the center with like moss. I am in awe. So this color isn't like a white. It's like a off-white beige, I would say. But I mean, it's just, I couldn't believe my luck. I couldn't believe my luck. I got this at TJ Maxx. No, I got this at HOMEGOODS. The bag says it was a TJ Maxx HOMEGOODS. So yeah, I did end up getting this at HOMEGOODS. You tricked me, bag. So I don't know if you guys know this. I only just found out about this last time, but they write out how much they want to sell the prices for. So this says 56 to 10. 56 to 10. That's the range. So from $10 to $56, that's the range. And sometimes they put it to the max. I mean, I cannot believe I got this for $10. Now I know for sure I got this one at TJ Maxx because it was the last store that I went to and I just came home. Here she is. She's actually a candle, but I'm going to use her as a planter afterwards. I have the same one in white, which I got at HOMEGOODS like 2 years ago. And I've been wanting the black one. I have like a big thing for like planters and faces, obviously, because the next thing I'm about to show you. And I found another little planter with this little face. Look, and this one has ears. How cute is it? So cute. And these candles smell really good, by the way. This one's an orange goji berry, and this one is ebony and patchouli. Smells like a sexy man. But then I also found the black one. So hello, yin and yang. Let me see if I can show you the other one that I got. But look, this is the ears too. I mean, look at these cute little faces. They're so peaceful. This is how I want to be when I sleep. Like, it's just so peaceful and like actually stay asleep. Anyway, so this is like little garden moment, little styling moment right here. I think it's cute. And lastly, and it is last, this is the last bit. So if any of you guys have seen my bathroom model, you would see that I have like a gorgeous art piece in there. And I only just got that like a couple months ago. And today I found some frames. This is what I found at HOMEGOODS. They were 20 bucks a piece. There was actually another one that I was considering from Target, which I saw today. I think it was like 30 something. But I was wanting something like square like this and not long and like vertical. And I wanted like a smaller like picture. Like I wanted the mat to consume more of the frame. This one. And this one. 18 by 18 frames. I almost got the 20 by 20. And now I'm thinking I might need 3. I'm going to see. I'm going to hang these tonight. So if I do, I got to go back to HOMEGOODS and get that third one. So we shall see. Oh, he's behind the curtain. Oh, you can see his little shadow. Oh. Boots. I'm determined to make him scratch this. Okay, maybe not. All right, my Chic fam, that is it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this haul. Let me know which one was your faves, and are you guys on the struggle bus too? Everybody's on spring break right now and the stores are empty. Stay happy, stay safe, stay healthy, and I will check you guys in the next one.